Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Learning Adda. Once again I am in front of you with my new topic, that is formation of male gametophyte or pollen grains. Before initiating my new video, I have again a word with you. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. If you are liking my video, then please paste your comment also, because your comment is act as a ATP for me. Okay, now come to your today's topic, and the topic is formation of male gametophyte or pollen grains. Formation of male gametophyte and pollen grains. Previously, just quick recall with the help of diagram, we saw this is the microsporangium. In the microsporangium have so many compactly arranged cells, and these cell is known as sporogenous cell, or also known archegonial cells. Archegonial cell or sporogenous cell, this was 2n arrangement. Then after some time, when anther will mature, then microsporangium will bigger in their size, these cells get separated, the connective tissue that was sterile will dissolve and they will loosely arranged and converted into the PMC or MMC. PMC, pollen mother cell, MMC, microspore mother cell. Again, this is in 2n number. Then here meiosis will take place. Meiosis will take place, and by meiosis, here 1 MMC will converted into the 4 microspores. These all MMC can convert into the microspores, but it may be possibility there few cells will get degenerate and they are after some time they dissolve, they disappears and they help in the maturation. In these all which are get participate in the maturation from one PMC or MMC will give rise to the 4 microspore. These microspores is further known as male gamete or pollen grains. And these microsporangium will converted into the pollen sac structure. And I told one more thing, it may be arranged as like tetrahedral manner, 1, 2, 3, and one on the either side it was a fourth, and this is the tetrahedral condition. Tetrahedral condition. हमने कहा था 4 तरीके से ये माइक्रोस्पोर्स क्या हो सकते हैं, अरेंज हो सकते हैं. द फर्स्ट वाज द आपका था कि दे मे बी अरेंज इन अ लीनियर मैनर और दे मे बी अरेंज इन अ आइसोबाइलेटरल मैनर, दे मे बी अरेंज एज अ टेट्राहेड्रल मैनर और एफ शेप्ड डेक्यूसेट मैनर, बट मोस्टली दे अरेंज इन अ टेट्राहेड्रल condition. These are 4 tetrad microspores by 1 MMC. So today's topic is the formation of the male gametophyte or pollen grains, which are evolved here by the process of microsporogenesis. This is the flow chart of microsporogenesis. Here, if we talk about the pollen grains, is nothing, just this is This is just microspores but with few extra layers and chemicals. With few extra layers and chemicals deposition. Now we will understand it by the diagram. अब यहाँ पे कितने हमारे पास बने हैं, 4 आपके माइक्रोस्पोर बने। तो अगर ये 4 बन रहे हैं, 1 2 3 4, तो हम जो एक में डेवलपमेंट होगा वही चारों में डेवलपमेंट होगा। तो हम किसी एक को पर्टिकुलर समझते हैं। सपोज करिए ये हमारा क्या है, पॉलन ग्रेन जो मैच्योर होगा, मतलब हमारा माइक्रोस्पोर है। हम इसे एक माइक्रोस्पोर के बारे में समझते हैं। तो इस एक माइक्रोस्पोर में यहाँ पर माइटोसिस होगी, क्या हो जाएगी, माइटोटिक डिवीजन होगा। क्या हो जाएगा, माइटोटिक डिवीजन होगा। और इस माइटोटिक डिवीजन में कैरियोकाइनेसिस followed by cytokinesis, कैरियोकाइनेसिस फॉलोड बाय द साइटोकाइनेसिस। तो इसमें अब हम अगर समझते हैं डायग्राम को, तो ये हमारा पॉलन सेक है, इसके अंदर ये हमारा क्या हो गया, सेल है। तो सेल के अंदर ये साइटोप्लाज्म हो गया। ये साइटोप्लाज्म कैसा होगा, डेंसी साइटोप्लाज्म होगा। ठीक, ये हमारी क्या हो गई, प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन हो गई। ये क्या हो गई, प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन हो गई। अब इसके बाहर हमारे इसमें हमने कहा था 2 तरीके की लेयर की डिपोजिशन मिलेगी, ये एक्स्ट्रा लेयर बनेंगी। दीज आर द 2 टाइप्स ऑफ लेयर। ये तो हमने क्या कहा, ये हमारी आउटर मोस्ट लेयर है। ये हमारी कौन सी लेयर है, आउटर मोस्ट लेयर है। इसके ऊपर हम किसकी डिपोजिशन ये दिखाने जा रहे हैं, इसके ऊपर हम स्पोरोपोलेनिन की डिपोजिशन दिखाने जा रहे हैं। तो ये हमारा क्या प्रेजेंट है, इसके ऊपर स्पोरोपोलेनिन प्रेजेंट। हमने क्या कहा, इसमें क्या डिपोजिशन, इस तरह से हम सब में किसकी डिपोजिशन बना दे रहे हैं, स्पोरोपोलेनिन की। हमने ये क्या बना दिया, स्पोरोपोलेनिन। स्पोरोपोलेनिन डिपोजिशन। स्पोरोपोलेनिन डिपोजिशन कौन सी लेयर पर है, ये लेयर हमारी कौन सी है, एक्साइन। एक्साइन मतलब आउटर लेयर। क्या है ये, आउटर लेयर है। दूसरे वाले ये जो हम देख रहे हैं, दिस इज नोन एज इनर लेयर। इनर लेयर हैव द डिपोजिशन ऑफ callose plus pectin. Callose and pectin deposition are found in the inner layer, and the outer layer have, this is known as, inner layer is known as, this inner layer is known as intine. Outer one exine and the inner one is intine. Outer layer have the sporopollenin deposition. Sporopollenin deposition. This is very very important. And inner intine have callose plus pectin deposition. These sporopollenin callose and pectin. These were secreted by the tapetum. Secreted by tapetum. क्या क्या secrete किया tapetum ने? Sporopollenin on exine plus callose plus pectin on intine. Tapetum also makes pollen kit. Pollen kit means yellowish powdery substance, especially in gymnospermic plants and grasses. Tapetum also secretes pollen kit, which is a yellowish powdery substance, especially in gymnosperm plants and grasses. These exine and intine chemical deposition is regulated by the tapetum, and tapetum is the innermost layer of anther. Now come to the on this nucleus region where the mitotic division takes place. But first karyokinesis. By the karyokinesis, one nucleus will convert into the two. First one is a bigger nucleus. First one is bigger nucleus, and the second one is smaller nucleus. Smaller nucleus. And after it, cytokinesis takes place here, means it is surrounded by a cell structure. It is surrounded by a cell structure. This is the cell wall. Okay. Now this is known as a complete cell is known as tube cell or vegetative cell, right? And the nucleus is known as tube nucleus, right? Nucleus is known as tube nucleus. Cell is known as tube cell or vegetative cell. Here this one is known as generative cell, which is spindle shaped cell. This one spindle shaped cell. This one is the generative cell, spindle shaped cell, and this is known as smaller nucleus. This is known as generative nucleus. Then this have a dense cytoplasm. The cell wall is plasma membrane. Tapetum secreted to extra layer. Inner one is intine with callose and pectin deposition. Outer one is exine with sporopollenin deposition. Bigger nucleus is known as vegetative nucleus, and cell is known as vegetative cell or tube nucleus or tube cell. Smaller one is known as generative nucleus or a smaller nucleus, and the cell is known as generative cell, which is a spindle shaped cell. We are seeing this sporopollenin deposition not found in a continuous manner. Means here no sporopollenin, here no sporopollenin, here no sporopollenin. This is showing the absence of sporopollenin, and this structure is specially known as germ pore. What's germ pore? This structure is known as germ pore. By these germ pore where the sporopollenin is absent. By these germ pore where the sporopollenin is absent, in future when the male gamete will form in a pollen tube will comes out, emerge out from here the germ pore structure where the sporopollenin is absent. Just because sporopollenin is a chemical which have very much resistance power, which always protect pollen grains from harsh to harsh condition. Germ pore where the sporopollenin absent, here the pollen tube emerge out or comes out, and by this pollen tube these male gametes will travel and then pollen pistil interaction takes place. Okay, now आप इसका एक क्लिक लेना चाहो तो ले लो, एंड आफ्टर इट हम क्या करते हैं, फिर इसको डायग्राम के थ्रू एक फ्लो में फिर से समझते हैं और फिर हम उसमें पॉलन ग्रेन्स के अपने यूज पर चलते हैं. ओके, होप सो यू डन. Now this pore structure may be like this or may be like this. This is circular structure is known as germ pore, and this type of spindle shaped structure is known as germ furrow. These two structures are found in on the layer of exine. What I told you, I just told you one thing. If this is the pollen sac with the exine and intine, with the exine and intine means ki here the deposition of exine sporopollenin. The deposition of pollen grains is sporopollenin. Then cytoplasm, two nucleus, smaller, bigger, right? Tube, nucleus or vegetative nucleus, generative nucleus, generative cell, and this is the vegetative cell or tube cell. After some time, where the sporopollenin is absent, this is known as germ pore. Then this is the pollen sac. This is the pollen sac with the deposition of in discontinuous manner of sporopollenin. Tube nuclei emerge out. This is the sporopollenin. Exine, intine, plasma membrane, right? Now this is the pollen tube. This is the pollen tube. This one is the generative cell with the generative nucleus. This is the tube nucleus or tube cell which runs here. Means after some time the dense cytoplasm, the entire structure. Entire structure. After some time, now, you know about this now. This is the enzyme, enzyme, cytoplasm, and so on. This is the generative nucleus, and this one is a tube nucleus, right? The tube nucleus is mainly have played a role in providing the nourishment of these generative cell. Then here in the generative cell, mitotic division takes place. Mitotic division takes place. So after it, here in the pollen tube, it become in number 2. These are 2 male gametes. These are 2 male gametes and 1 tube nucleus. This is 2 male gamete and this one is a 1 tube nucleus. Okay, so here now this one is a generative, this one is a vegetative, then here the generative and here is the vegetative. In the generative, inside the pollen tube, mitotic division will take place and it's converted into the number 2 by the mitotic division. And then this is converted into the 2 male gamete structure. In 60% species have 2 male gametes or 2 cell stage in pollen tube. But in 40% here they may be carry 3 cell stage. How it will be possible? Here there we saw the 1 generative cell in the cytoplasmic region. In this time in the generative cell 1 mitotic division will take place. Then here will come 2 generative cell. When 2 generative cell and 1 tube nuclei come along with, then this is known as 3 cell stage. But it happened only in 40% of plant species, but mostly developing species have 60% comes 2 cell stage. This is 2 cell stage condition, and these 2 cell means one is generative, 2 cell stage species have gamete plus tube nucleus. Two cell stage, one is generative and the second is vegetative. One is generative and second is vegetative. In 60% species have gamete plus tube nucleus, means 2 cell stage. One is generative and second is vegetative. And in 40% it just 3 cell stage, means it's have 2 generative and one vegetative. Right? This is known as three-set stage. So now this we understood about the development of the male gametophyte or pollen grains. Again, you can take a click of this. If you have any doubt related to this topic which I am explaining, please you can share with me your problems which are coming in my videos to understanding you in the comment section. I will appreciate it, this your effort if you will make it, and also it will be very helpful for my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget like, share and subscribe.